Hey guys, it's Kev. I have a story to tell you today. So last night I went to a local concert in the public square, let's call it, here in my hometown. And a couple of local bands were playing, amazing groups that I love and have known for many years. And see, when I go out like that, I see a lot of people that I know, right? And people are so beautiful, they come up and say hello. And it's always a beautiful experience. And so I was standing towards the back of the crowd, and an old friend came up to me who I've known for a long time, and we were both musicians, but he didn't really go down the musician career path, right? Um, he is doing something else now, but he came up to me. It's like, Kev, so good to see you. We had this great conversation. He was like, man, you are so lucky. This is like the most unbelievable time in history to be a working musician. If I knew that things were going to be like this, how they are, I would have definitely become a musician. And the first thought that I thought to myself was, man, you have no idea how competitive this is. I didn't say it, but that was my first thought. And the reason I'm making this video today is to kind of highlight both aspects of that conversation. Was my friend right? Absolutely right. This is an incredible time in history to be a musician because of the um, the choices. We can do so many different things and be um, so many things. Not just when it comes down to the art making process, like the ability to make music in so many different formats and with so many different tools. We can be digital musicians on our laptops, just making stuff from beats, or we can work remotely with other talented musicians all over the world, or we can travel and do things that way. And there are just so many more choices. And then when it comes to distribution, of course, we've got Spotify and social media, so Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and amazing websites like Submit Hub, where I'm a playlist curator. We have all these amazing resources, and of course, like the the distributors like CD Baby and TuneCore and all the other ones out there. I can't remember their names, but we have so many ways to be artists, right? And get our music to people immediately. Just the fact that we can go on any of these social media platforms, so Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, and make a video, or YouTube, and make a video of us playing live, and it can reach 1,000 people within 10 minutes. I mean, that's pretty incredible. That's like a cultural revolution. And I don't need to tell you that because you're a part of it. Like, you're already on board with this. But people on the outside who are wishing that they were musicians or wishing they were artists are kind of envious of the whole opportunity that we have to affect people's lives. That is amazing. Now the flip side, the competition. So every day I go on to Submit Hub here and I listen to lots of music from musicians all over the world in many different genres in consideration to be in my playlist network, on one of my popular playlists on Spotify. So I'm talking about coffee songs, inspiring songs, feel-good country songs, healing Americana songs, calming acoustic, and a couple others. So when I go and listen to new material, it's fast paced. And I've mentioned this in other videos. Like, I'm listening to a lot of music. I average 113 seconds a song right now. And it's speed. So I'm drawing up a song, boom, hitting play, looking at what genre it's coming from. So many times it will be an Americana or country music. I'm going down, seeing how long the song is, because if it's over 4.5 minutes, like your odds of getting on the playlist are going down considerably. Then I'm going up, I'm talking about where my eyes are going. Then I look at how many other times this artist has sent me a song and whether or not I've approved a previous song. If I've approved a previous song, then there's a real good chance that you're getting on again. But it all depends on the material. All while I'm listening to the song. Now, while I'm listening to the songs, I've mentioned this before, I'm looking for three things. High production value, so great performances, or great production value, number one. Number two, great performances. So great singers, great guitar players, great drummers, great prog rock bands, you name it, I want to hear great performance. And third, a great story. So something interesting in the lyrics that nobody else is saying. That's kind of the hardest one. But if you've got something compelling to say and I can hear it in your voice, like you can get that emotion across, points for you. All this is going on in a short amount of time, 113 seconds. So the competition is fierce. And it goes down like that. It's like play, album cover, genres, how long is it, have I approved them, message. So I do read the message that you send me. All that, what do I think of this song? Man, that's incredible. Okay, it's going here. Boom, done. The decisions are made really fast and the competition is brutal. Like, so if you're feeling like you've submitted 100 songs on Submit Hub and only gotten one, hey, that's one. I mean, that's still, you're getting through. If you've submitted 200 songs and never gotten a playlist, shared on a playlist, then you need to go back to the drawing board and work on your production process or your songwriting. Most likely your production process. Get into a pro studio. But the competition is fierce, and that's just on Submit Hub. On Spotify, it's even way more competitive. I mean, trying to get on editorial playlists is really, really difficult. You've got thousands of artists all over the world. Artists. Anyone can be an artist right now. If you can be 14 with a laptop and just cranking out a top line vocal over a beat that you bought for $5. I mean, or you can have never done a gig in your life, be 70 years old and just decide, hey, I think I'm going to try a song today. Boom. Next week you're putting it on Spotify. Like, anyone can think of themselves as an accessible artist. And that competition factor is huge. So imagine you're a Spotify editorial playlist curator. You're listening to so much music and you're wanting exactly what I'm talking about. Like great performances, great studio production, and great messages. Not only that, the Spotify playlist curators are looking for all the other metrics of proof that you're a real artist. Are you touring? Do you have a website? Do you have management? Do you have a booking agent? Did you use a producer? Are these studio musicians on your record? Are you playing festivals? Are you selling merchandise? Are you doing all the things that real artist musicians do? Because you can't just make music and put it on DSPs and expect that to be a career. Now, some people have done that, but it's like extremely, extremely low percentage of people who can pull that off. So, I don't mean to sound so doomsday with the competition thing. What can you do? Well, you can do some of the things that I've mentioned in my other videos. Focus on your uniqueness. Find what's unique about your production style, about your performance style, and about your lyrics, and hone in on that. Just focus on your unique qualities as an artist and find your artistic voice. That is so important. It's maybe the most important thing. What is your message for the world? Because that can start to rise above the competition. If I hear uniqueness in your material over and over and over again, you're getting above the competition. And what does it take to get a slight edge over all this competition? Not much. There's a lot of mid-grade, vanilla, average music being made. If you can elevate to a level where you're making just a little better than average music, I'm going to hear it. And you're going to get opportunities for that. So it's not like you have to be the absolute best in the world. I mean, is there a huge, huge difference between some country artists' production value and Taylor Swift's? No, not really. She's just been playing the game since she was 14. She's really, really great at it. And she's had a lot of opportunities. And I'm not underselling Taylor Swift, like the biggest artist in the world. I mean, she's obviously worked very hard. But is she Mozart? No. I mean, anyway, that's a different video, I guess. The competition is fierce. So, yeah, focus on your uniqueness is one thing. The next thing you can do to combat this competition is grow fast. Change fast. Always be changing as fast as you can. Like, it would be the one thing that I would advise young artists to be doing. Change as fast as you can. And that means experimentation with all elements of your music. Like production value, the musicians you're working with, the lyrics you're writing, the social media posts that you're making, the content that you're creating. Experiment, change, reiterate, get success. Experiment, change, reiterate, get success. Just always be changing and growing as an artist. If you can do that, you're going to find things that work for you and then hone in on those. And then it goes back to your uniqueness. You're going to have something of quality to offer the world that nobody else is doing. And when I go on to Submit Hub and I hear your song, I'm going to be like, yeah, this person has taken chances and I love it. Like, they're taking risks and that risk is paying off. Boom, you're on my playlist. So yeah, it's a competitive world, but you can do it. Just keep at it, keep working hard and experimenting, and I'm going to hear it on the other end. So I think that's all I have to say about competition. Next time I see my friend, I'm going to tell him, look, man, it's competitive out here. Talk to you later. Bye.